Hi there, my name is Mary Elizabeth, and I would like to read the first chapter of The Happy Hoo-Ha by M.E. Nesser. That's me. This book is dedicated to Mark, the man behind my hoo-ha. Panties off, please. Slacks and panties off, and I'll have you bald in 5. That's how I greet almost every new client that walks into the salon. It's my casual, no-nonsense approach to what I do for a living. So are you thinking about getting a Brazilian? You know, the type of waxing service that removes all of your pubic and rectal hair? Then I am here to set the record straight on the subject. By some bizarre twist of fate, I have become an extraordinarily busy Brazilian wax technician. It's an interesting profession, wouldn't you say? I have waxed thousands of women and have seen and heard just about everything. If you aren't sure about getting one, you still may be interested in the logistics of the procedure. What goes on in the confines of a private wax room will amuse and amaze you. This is definitely a trend that is sweeping the globe, and I totally understand why people are fascinated by the entire experience. There are naked women in a room together, and what goes on includes some pain, embarrassment, and usually some outrageous conversation. If you're a voyeur who is fascinated with the female anatomy, I hope I can satisfy you in some fucked up way. If you are some kind of sexual deviant that is obsessed with the notion of hot wax, women, and pain, I feel pretty confident that you'll enjoy a lot of what I have to say. And if you are simply a woman who is interested in getting a Brazilian, then it is a pleasure to meet you. Regardless of your interest in the procedure that leads to a beautifully bald beaver, I am here to help make it a more positive experience, not only for the person thinking about getting it done, but also the technician performing the service. I am also here to amuse and potentially shock people who just cannot fathom why someone would choose this as a profession and why anyone in their right mind would have this done. In the past 16 years, I have become an expert in this field, and there are a lot of do's and don'ts that need discussing before you venture into the land of the perfectly primped pussy. My job is even more interesting because I work with my husband, Mark. Although he'd love to do Brazilians, I think it's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. It's tough to not touch a woman inappropriately when your hands are between her legs and everything is sticky. I actually had one of my fingers slide inside a woman recently, which was a very strange sensation. It was also a first for me. I'm glad I had gloves on. When I told Mark I wanted to write a book, I don't think he realized how much I had to say on the subject. Believe me, the pussy is a very interesting topic, and I love talking about it. His only advice since I started this project was to make sure it grabs the reader by the balls. No problem, babe. I've got a pretty crazy story to tell, and there will be some ball grabbing going on. If you come to see me as a client, I don't care what kind of personality you have. Shy, outgoing, passive, aggressive, or what kind of body you have. Trim, large, soft, muscular. I think all women have some kind of attractive characteristic about them. It is this kind of thinking that makes it much easier to work on as many women as I do each week. I can honestly say that I am able to find something enjoyable about each person that walks into the salon. When you have your hands between someone's legs and are spreading their lips apart, they are more prone to tell you intimacies that they may never tell another soul. The best advice I can give anyone going into the beauty business is to be open-minded. Having a strong stomach isn't a bad idea either. The more outrageous the story, the more I enjoy my day. Everybody needs someone to share crazy stories with or ask embarrassing questions to. And I seem to be that girl. No question is too shocking, and no confession seems too off the wall. A girl turns on her side, lifts up her cheek so I can wax her rectal area, and admits that she just did it in the ass for the first time and really liked it. Chalk it up to another good day. Until next time.